Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Melanie Marten. Melanie Marten started the boutique public relations firm, The Coup, in 2010. The Coup operates from offices in Berlin, Germany, and for 2 years from Athens, Greece, to create a portfolio of global media coverage for startups, brands, global enterprises, and their thought leaders. Under the motto, Support Local, Go Global, Melanie spearheads the implementation of social impact activities of brands and companies for a 360-degree approach in creative campaigns. Melanie is also the founder of PR on the Go, a do-it-yourself PR platform startup. Well, good afternoon, Melanie. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This is exciting. I get to talk to somebody from Greece today, which is just totally awesome. You know, I traverse the globe with a lot of my podcasts, a lot of the guests, but today it's always good to go international. So thank you again for jumping on the show. And we really want to jump in and talk a little bit about Melanie, your career and so forth. So you've got quite the career in public relations as the owner of The Coup since 2010, and also the founder of PR on the Go. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Sure. So I started The Coup like you said, in 2010 in Berlin. So I'm actually German. And now we have our second office in Athens, Greece. And so the secret to career growth or also like inspiration is always endurance, perseverance, hard work. Also, the clients and the projects that we're working on are usually a source of inspiration.
I love that. And a lot of times it might be, we talk a lot about the show about inspiration. Sometimes it's a problem we're trying to solve or trying to make the world a better place. But I love the fact that people has come into this, as you just explained. So thank you. I think people are really what make the world go round. So Melanie, we've had to make these major shifts in our business during the lockdown, the pandemic. But what are your plans for growth going forward now that we're kind of out of the lockdown? How are you handling this?
Yes, so I got to be honest, it's still quite painful. So in Europe, in Germany, where we're operating from Greece for international clients, for global campaigns. And we have still tough restrictions. So it's still hard because we always had the opportunity for remote work since we're serving international clients. But now what we don't have is the business travel to actually meet the clients, the exhibitions, all the opportunities to get together. So quite a lot of clients we've never seen in person. And also from the team experience, we're currently working on the PR on the Go app. It would be great to be able to come together more frequently. And so I'm now at the point where I say it's not so good anymore. It's for work purposes. So I'm quite looking forward to this ending. Obviously, probably everyone, but it's not the case yet. When you look at the world, many countries are still in strict restrictions. And so, I don't see the end of this yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. So I know that a lot of corporates had a shift, they were only now enabling their employees to work remotely, which they should have and could have done before. And that is great. Also, a lot of people were rethinking their careers and started becoming freelancers or started a side hustle, So entrepreneurship is a great way for personal growth. But so with the pandemic, it's still going. So there were a lot of positives. At the moment, I'm seeing more the negatives of it. It's always good to have a change, to rethink your life. And it was for this, you got to see the positives in every negative. But now it's getting painful.
Absolutely. I appreciate you sharing all that. Totally get what you're saying. And I know it's pretty strict over there in Europe. So Melanie, we're switching here. We're a technology platform. And so we wanted to ask you, are you leveraging any new or emerging technologies within your business? And if not, maybe there's a cool tool or app you found very helpful.
Yeah. So technology obviously is also our everyday life, and it's very important for us to be well informed what is out there, since we need to understand the business concepts of our clients, the startups, also very traditional businesses that transform or, need to open themselves up to technologies to keep up for the future. But in public relations, really, so there's a big trend. A lot of people are doing PR themselves, which we're supporting with PR on the go. So the Coup is our general traditional public relations agency operation. And with PRontheGo.com, we founded a directory to support creative entrepreneurs in doing the first PR steps themselves. So this is the app that we're currently working on as well. But I gotta say, to really do PR, it's important that you understand the processes, and that's what we want to teach in education, and that you have sources for finding different channels on where to promote yourself, for opportunities to get published and to raise brand awareness, and also like thought leadership activities. But PR is still best done in a traditional way. So that is why it takes a lot of time. So a lot of startups and entrepreneurs are misusing, I would use the word misuse, CRM systems to reach out to journalists. So where you have like automated follow-ups and newsletter-like pitches. But actually you need like the personal approach, and you need to really look into what are the different trade media outlets in your industry are publishing about. You need to really get an understanding of that and build a proper relationship. And you cannot really do that with automated emails. So we're actually I would say PR is best done in a very old-fashioned way, but we need to always know what's ahead, what are the trends, so that we can leverage them for our clients and really come up with the newest strategies on how to develop and extend their business. And this is where all the different technologies play a major role.
Thank you for sharing that. At the end of the day, the foundation, the fundamentals, the basics come down to just doing business the old-fashioned way. I certainly agree, but appreciate you sharing what you're doing and leveraging the technology within your PR firm. So, Melanie, last question. Is there something you can share from your career experience that might be helpful for those looking to grow their career in either PR or entrepreneurship?
Yes. So it's like I just also mentioned, it's very important to be well informed. So I'm reading different media outlets from all over the world every day. And this also gives me an understanding of trends that are upcoming. And also it empowers me to understand business concepts quickly. So when we have new clients, to understand their business concepts, you need to have a wide range of knowledge to be able to put the pieces together and be very flexible for different business models to go out there. And also for every entrepreneur, it's really important to observe trends and how they are developing. When you do that constantly, you will get an understanding if those might be short-term trends or longer-term trends where you need to become active with your business with. And PR is very, very important and related to SEO and for link building. But in SEO, for example, you bet on established keywords. And so those are established trends, whereas in PR, you look a bit ahead. So what is coming? We should talk about this. We should get out there with those topics in content marketing on social media, also for outreach. And also it would be great if the SEO teams would adapt more to upcoming trends rather than just the established ones. And also, I would like to share a really cool site that I just recently found. It's called growthcontentplanner.com, and it's like an ideation tool which gives you like lots of different ideas on how to leverage content to get out there for any business. whether you're a solopreneur or a corporate, and how to create different types of content, how to get out there. So from consuming a lot of content, then it's important to create a lot of content in PR.
You're absolutely right. And, this platform, Coruzant, works closely with a lot of agencies and we get it. We understand it. And so I appreciate you sharing that with our global audience. And Melanie, it was a pleasure having you on today. And I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
It was great being on the show. Thank you so much.
Bye for now.